Hey everyone, welcome back to Rally Devlog 5. In the last devlog I had AI, achievements and better lighting, but in this devlog I'm going to finish everything off and finally make a release of Rally. So far Rally has 4 tracks, multiplayer, 2 game modes, a garage, AI and more, but there's one thing that Rally doesn't have. Cars. So in this devlog I'll be adding new cars, more track, cosmetics and more. First, I made the car's rotation more realistic. The rotation works by getting the ground normals from a raycast and alerting the car's X and Z rotation to it. This makes the cars more realistic, especially when going up slopes. Next, I added 2 new tracks, Savannah track and Lake track. Lake track is my favourite track that I've made and it's a lot of fun to race around. It also has a pretty sick jump. I also added a bunch of details to the tracks as well. I did this using Blender's particle system, which lets you place objects all around a model randomly. For example, I added trees all around Plains track and changed it to Forest track. Then I added cosmetics. There's 4 cosmetics so far that you can unlock. There's the Viking helmet, the duck, the banana, and finally Surfing Bird. You unlock the Surfing Bird by beating me in every track, which I'm just saying it's pretty hard to do. Then I added more cars. There's the muscle car, the limo, the lorry, the hatchback, and finally the rally car. Each car has its own top speed, acceleration, and drift domain. For example, the muscle car has a high top speed but a low drift domain, while the lorry has a low top speed and a high drift domain. Next, I added better camera angles. There are 4 in total: top, side, behind, and first person. And finally, I added skid marks. This took me a while to get right since there were a few performance problems, but I got it working in the end. The skid marks work by creating a mesh every time the car is drifting. The mesh updates its vertices to the car's position every frame, which leaves a trail behind. Once the car stops drifting, the trail fades out and is destroyed after 10 seconds. I also added a graphics setting. There's fancy, fast, and ultra fast. The only things that change between each graphics option are the amount of details in each track, the amount of particles that are used, and the shadow quality. At the moment, Rally has 6 tracks, 6 cars, 6 colours for each car, cosmetics, AI, and multiplayer. In the next devlog, I'm going to add a drift game mode. For the drift game mode, you would score points for drifting. The longer the drift, the more points you get, so the aim is to do as many drifts as possible. Rally is available for free on itch.io for Windows, Mac and Linux. Rally is also open source on GitHub if you want to check out the code. Feel free to join the Discord server where I post updates on Rally and my other projects. Feel free to follow me on Twitter as well.